Welcome back to Only Talk Sports. So we talk sports every single day, or at least we try to. I'm Ernest Jeffrey. Subscribe to the channel if you like sports content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Arizona Wildcats fans are hoping that their team will go far in the NCAA tournament, but whether they do or not, the Wildcats did get great news when it comes to recruiting because Joson Sanon, a five-star small forward prospect in the 2025 class, has committed to the Arizona Wildcats over Kansas, Kentucky, Indiana, and tons of other blue blood schools. And not only that, but he is also reclassifying to the 2024 class as well. So that's huge for Arizona because they already had a pretty good looking recruiting class. It was ranked almost in the top 10 for Arizona, but now that Joson Sanon is going to be added to the class, Arizona will now have a top 10 class because they already have a four-star small forward in Carter Bryant, who's 6'8", 225. Jamari Phillips is a 6'3" shooting guard who's a four-star recruit, and Emmanuel Stephen, who's a 7-foot center that's ranked in the top 100 as well. But now they're going to be adding Joson Sanon to the recruiting class. And even though I usually do advise against players reclassifying, especially guards, because of the fact that the adjustment to the college game is so tough, and you need to use all of the time that you have in high school to be able to learn and grow your game so you're going to be ready for college. But Joson Sanon is a unique prospect because he's a 6'5" guard, and as you can see in his pictures, he's already well built for college. He's a fantastic shooter, which is translatable to college basketball as long as he continues to shoot the ball at a high level, because sometimes guys do go to college from high school and they're shooting dips, but he is a fantastic shooter, so I don't really think that's going to be an issue. But I'm going to go over how important of an addition Joson Sanon will be for the Arizona Wildcats and whether he can help Arizona have a lot of success next season. And that's the big thing with Arizona because they bring in tons of talent. If you look at some of the guys that Sean Miller has been able to bring in and Tommy Lloyd, look at all of these five stars. DeAndre Ayton back in the 2017 class is the highest ranked recruit that Arizona ever had, and Arizona recruited him so hard that Sean Miller ended up getting in trouble for recruiting him, and Sean Miller was fired from the Arizona Wildcats a few years later. But DeAndre Ayton was a great player for Arizona, but that year's team lost to Buffalo in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Last year, Arizona had a great team. You had guys like Kirk Kriisa, Azuolas Tubelis, Umar Ballo. Umar Ballo's still with Arizona this season, and they lost to Princeton in the first round of the NCAA tournament. So Arizona, even though they have a pretty solid basketball foundation, they got a great fan base. They've got good NIL, which is why they're able to bring in five-star players like this. Luke Olson won them a national title back in the 90s, so Arizona has a history as well, and they have a long lineage of five stars that they brought in. Aaron Gordon, Nico Mannion, they also had Josh Green, and now you can add Joson Sanon to the group of five-star players that Arizona will be bringing into the program. But Arizona needs to start making deep runs in the NCAA tournament. It's one thing to bring in talented players, but it's another thing to win with those talented players, because Arizona looks like a great pipeline. They get guys to go pro, and those guys usually end up having solid success in the NBA. Josh Green, DeAndre Ayton, and Aaron Gordon have all been successful players in the NBA. And Joson Sanon, he has said publicly that the reason he is going to Arizona is because he loves their fast-paced style of offense, and that is why Caleb Love transferred to Arizona from North Carolina, because if you are a guy that loves to run up and down the floor and you want to shoot threes, Arizona is the place for you. Tommy Lloyd has followed what Sean Miller was doing at Arizona and probably has even improved upon it, because Arizona is one of the quicker teams in college basketball, and they are very fun to watch. And Sanon is already being projected as a first-round pick in the 2025 draft, and that's why he's reclassifying as well, because of the fact that his age, he's a little bit older than most high school seniors, so that's why he's going to be eligible for the 2025 draft, even though he's going to be reclassifying to 2024 since he was supposed to be in the 2025 class. So he is obviously going to be ready for the college game. I would not think that he would have many struggles adjusting to college basketball, especially in the type of offense that Arizona has. Sanon has also said that he wanted to lock in defensively and get better as a defender, and he says he's physically strong enough for college, so that's going to help him on the defensive end, and he's already good enough on the offensive end, which is definitely going to help him adjust to college. Sanon is also the son of Haitian parents who immigrated to the U.S. in the late 90s, and that's probably a big reason why Sanon decided to go to Arizona, because of the fact Arizona has that pipeline of getting in international players. And even though he he was born in America, he has parents who are from another country. So culturally, Arizona is a great fit because other players that are from different countries and have different backgrounds have chosen Arizona in the past. Benedict Mathurin was a Haitian player as well, and he had a lot of success at Arizona, and he's playing very well in the NBA. So that was a big reason why Sanon chose Arizona. And Kentucky, they brought in guys from other countries as well, but Arizona's got the best track record of any other program in college basketball. So all around, it's a great fit. I like the recruiting class that Arizona has brought in because you've got a center and you also have a small forward and a couple of shooting guards. So this recruiting class is setting up very well for Tommy Lloyd. The only question for Arizona is the players on this year's team, how many of them are going to return? You got guys like Umar Ballo and Pell Larson, Kylan Boswell, Caleb Love. They got decisions to make, and I do think some of those players might end up making the jump to the NBA. We'll have to see. But if Arizona can just bring back at least half of the players from this year's team and then bring in all of these talented freshmen to the roster and get a couple of transfer portal players, then Arizona looks to be cooking very well for next season. But Arizona will be in the Big 12. That's the only caveat. The Wildcats, this is the year that they really need to make a deep run because of the fact that they have a very talented roster. They had a lot of success in the Pac-12, but they faded late, losing to USC. They lost to Oregon in the Pac-12 tournament. So Arizona, they have been a team like Tennessee and Purdue that have gotten upset a lot recently in the NCAA tournament. They've got the talent, but now that they're going to be going to the Big 12, it's great for guys like Joson Sanon and the other talented freshmen that are choosing the Arizona Wildcats, and they'll probably help them have a lot of success next season. But they're going to be in a very tough basketball conference, and it's going to be very hard for Arizona to be as dominant as they have been in the Pac-12 the past few seasons and try to translate that over to the Big 12. But Arizona, they need to start translating these five-star talented players to success in the NCAA tournament. We'll see if they can do it this year. But regardless, Joson Sanon is a great get for the Arizona Wildcats. I think he's going to be fine reclassifying, and he should help Arizona, even if they have some struggles adjusting to the Big 12, still have a lot of success next season. Subscribe to the channel if you like sports content. Like this video down below. Comment down below what you think about Joson Sanon committing to the Arizona Wildcats and whether you believe that he will be able to quickly adjust to the college game and help the Arizona Wildcats have success next season as they adjust to the Big 12. Follow me on Twitter as well. Link is in the description, and I'll see you next time.